Kirby, you can talk!
Kirby, you have perfect vernacular!
I mean...
Oh, well, there he goes again.
Okay, that kind of pierced the ear, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the Kirby I've known and loved to hate.
It was a peak, Mike, but it's fine. Haunted little forest in the background.
Oh, I'm sorry!
No, it's fine. Snooters.
Don't worry about it, you can always edit that in post.
But I was gonna ask,
Well-
hang on, what are these maps we've been collecting so far? We've got like 3 of them so far.
The world map, silly.
It shows the entire area that the corresponding map is.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Like right in we got the level 1 map, like, you know, right before we entered the main hub.
Oh yeah, it should also be said that there are 9 levels in this game and 8 shards, and I almost forgot the little
Whoops.
hiccups there, here and there. But yeah, Rainbow Route does not have a mirror shard. It's basically just a gateway to all the other levels.
It's a big old hub world.
Sometimes they're just branching worlds.
I forgot to mention that, my bad.
It's alright.
It's okay. That's why we're here.
I'd like to mention that there are 2 type of mirror doors in this game. Actually 3, but we'll get into the 3rd type later. For now, we have stars with, doors with big stars and doors with little stars. The big star doors you could go through anytime you want.
Like, see where that square is right there? That's where the map is, and you have to try to find your way to it.
Yep.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 3rd level of the game, Cabbage Cavern.
That's my least
And
favorite
the
level.
doors with the little stars, if I can go uninterrupted,
Go ahead.
are one and done doors.
Yep, one-way doors.
You can go on one side, but you can't go out.
Just as a warning, I'm someone who likes to tank hits and use invincibility frames, so expect a lot of that.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't like getting hit in the GBA games.
Well, it's a visceral sound, for sure.
Well, there's that, and there's also the fact that in the GBA games is where Kirby doesn't follow the usual, well, meter-based health bar. He just has literal, well, pink pancakes for health bars.
Yeah, right there. Jeez. Okay.
That was
Honestly,
fun to maneuver.
I think they're like sticks of bubblegum.
Yeah, it's not like, say, well, then again, I bring that up. Then again, yeah, it's funny I bring that up considering the fact that I tend to have no shame in tanking a few hits in Mega Man X, which clearly has pancakes for health.
I call them little pit pellets.
Well, to be fair, Mega Man has a lot more pancakes.
That is very true, and Kirby is hungry for them.
Well, Ape Escape has cookies for health.
Do you have any favorite level that in this game, Celia? Like, out of all the areas, do you have one in particular you enjoy?
I'd say Peppermint Palace, despite the ice physics, or Candy Constellation.
Away!
I remember Candy Constellation having a pretty damn good track.
Oh,
Speaking of tracks,
I hated that one.
We got music!
what's music for?
It's sheet music.
It's you can get, I think it was, what was it, 8 different types of sheet music? And it's pretty much the music you can unlock from the sound player.
which
You can listen to all the different tracks from the game in the collection room depending on what you get.
Oh,
Ow!
stupid bounce physics.
you had one job, Kirby.
This was not my fault.
Sure it wasn't.
It wasn't built to code.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you for getting my reference.
Needless to say, this is going to be a pretty fast-paced commentary, isn't it?
Well, these parts are a little bit shorter. The areas are. It's a pretty easy. I would say this is like baby's.
Hooray!
No, I wouldn't say baby's trip. I would say this is a pretty good introduction to the Metroidvania genre.
Well, like I
Yeah.
said in the first part, it's Baby's first Metroidvania.
I just want to say real quick, there are 2 types of fire abilities in this game.
Oh yeah, fire and burning.
This is before they combine the 2 into fire.
For the better, anyway. Actually,
I thought it was combined in Superstar.
it technically did in Superstar, but considering the fact that this is running off of an engine for a remake of a game where they split them up in the first place, they pretty much just stuck to that.
Yeah, in Kirby's Adventure, the abilities Fire and Burning were separate, along with Ice and Freeze.
Yeah.
Which
So
I
we go-
never understood.
It was basically a matter of limitations. This is, like that was way back when, before they had the idea to, well, make button inputs for all their copy abilities.
Now we've got a proper map of Cabbage
Hey,
Cavern.
whoop.
I
Right.
hate Gordos so much.
Of course,
They're invincible. You
Oh,
cannot
jeez.
kill them.
Backing away.
I mean, it's like they're invincible obstacles.
Waiting?
By the way, Cele, throughout the course of the game, are you going to use anything other than fighter?
Yes. As soon as I have more abilities available to me.
That's
Fair. I mean, there's always still burning and fire and whatever else is.
I
down
just
here.
prefer fighter.
That's fair.
Whoa. Hello there, Mr. Intense.
I do wanna... There you go. I do wanna ask Icky, because I don't remember if he... Yes?
That was touching on what Icky said with the third mirror.
Whoa, bonus
Anyway,
score.
It's a goal mini game.
Anyway, I was going to ask, because I don't remember if Icky ever got a chance to say this. If you did, I apologize for the redundancy. But, Icky, do you have a favorite Kirby power-up from any game?
That's a toughie, but the first one that comes to mind is probably...
We're not
What
done
is
yet.
it? I know it's
Back.
something. I know it's something from like Triple Deluxe or something of the sort.
Beetle?
There it is.
Not
Yep, there's the
Beetle.
boss.
Circus?
No, definitely not Circus.
Careful.
I'm one of the few people
Ow.
out there that will actively say that Circus ability is really not fun.
Ooh.
Nope.
I don't know why I did that. Pass me! What were you thinking?
It is a fun
No
idea for a power-up. It's just very, very,
Underwhelming.
Badly executed?
yeah, kind of.
It's a very tricky power-up, that's well.
Very tricky, yeah.
You know,
But,
let me look up like a list of Kirby abilities.
I know the only exclusive ones at Triple Deluxe that I'm aware of are Beetle, Circus, and Bell.
Actually,
What
no, wait,
am
Circus
I
isn't
doing?
exclusive because it was also on Planet Robobot.
No, I'm just saying. Well, the ones that made their debut with
Oh,
Triple
okay.
Deluxe. Yeah, I should have said it like that, but.
The cute little
okay.
images you get with each power-up are pretty nice. Oh,
This
boss!
is a cute mini boss.
Oh, it's adorable! It's on fucking fire!
Oh, jeez.
He looks so fluffy. And look at that little cat mouth he has.
It
Yeah.
kinda looks
Fluffy
like,
and adorable, but it's on fire.
he kind of looks like something you'd see in Adventure Time.
Oh,
Kind
man.
of does.
Also, what was I gonna say? How much backtracking is there in this game?
A lot.
Yeah.
It depends on where you're going.
There.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Anyway.
it's a Metroidvania, so it kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that I make that comparison, I'm honestly surprised no one's thought of doing this yet, a Kirby Adventure Time crossover.
I feel like, well, I'm sure there's plenty of people that done it as fan art before, which is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just curious as to how exactly those two would mesh together.
I hate
Oh.
these things.
By the
Oh.
way, if there's one little critique I do have with Amazing Mirror, I mean, well, of the few I do have, whenever you go through a door on one side, it'll still be sparkly on the other side, even though you clearly went that way, or came through that way. So
Yeah.
it kind of leaves you a little confused on like which areas you've already gone through, or which ones you haven't gone through yet.
Guys,
What's up?
my favorite power-up is coming up.
And you died for it.
Not yet.
Death?
Death Kirby.
Is that the favorite power-up?
No, hang on.
Death Kirby.
It's the Ouch ability.
Oh look! Look! One of the Kirby's has a cute little top hat on.
Death
Yep,
Metal
it's Magic Kirby.
Oh, magic. Oh.
I know the top.
It's
Actually-
magic.
Okay, so I'm gonna get burning because I need that,
It's fun.
and I'm not gonna kill myself this time.
That's a good strategy.
I hate that he's just right.
Oh,
Spikes!
Admittedly, that is kind of BS right there.
it's a very low ceiling. Oh gosh!
Get back here!
Freaking rocks. But yeah, that is a very low ceiling.
Okay, anyway,
Oh, Bernie can
my
break through
favorite
stone
power-up
blocks.
is here. UFO!
UFO.
UFO!
So how is UFO Kirby?
He's
geez.
just as broken as he was in the Nightmare,
Yeah, I was gonna
Nightmare
say
Dreamland.
he is pretty broken.
Pretty much.
The only thing he can't do is climb up and down ladders.
Well, not that you need to do that.
Not only that, but he can't go into the main hub.
Right.
Can't take him between worlds unless you're going, the long way.
It's just that special.
Anyways, I was going to say my favorite ability in the Kirby series has to be Beetle.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Beetle's pretty broken if you use it effectively.
So to
Well, it's because you get a
counter-
lot of invincibility frames from a bunch of attacks.
Really? So to counter the fact that you can't bring UFO between worlds normally, I'll do UFO. The fact that to counter that, is it possible? Does that mean there's at least one UFO in every world?
Not
No.
every world.
The only UFOs I can think of are the one we just got, and there are 2 in Candy Constellation.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense considering, well, it's Constellation. Where do you find constellations? In space!
Spice!
If you look up in the upper left, Red Kirby still has his.
Oh.
Dang.
Red Kirby gets to have all the fun. Me want to use my legs!
So one theory I'm having, I need to ask because I need to have this theory confirmed. Oh jeez.
Oh, yeah,
What I just did there that I wasn't able to point out was a super inhale.
by the way, yeah, it should be said, I do believe, Amazing Mirror is also the first Kirby game to have big enemies, like those that you can't
Yep.
immediately suck up with just a regular, inhale ability. You literally have
You
to
need a
hold it
few
in
seconds to
longer.
suck him up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? So, a theory is that when you look at the map, you see we're like, oh yeah, we have to go directly down. Does that mean that will there ever be an instance where a door is not on the wall that it should be? Like a door in the middle will take you down, or
Yes. I'm not going that way because that's no return legend.
Oh boy,
Hey,
it's
bonkers.
everyone's favorite mini boss. It's
Bank bunk
bonkers.
bankers.
but
I don't know why I did that.
I was gonna say like,
Take that.
well, we want to go down because that's where our boss is.
Yeah.
But I was saying like, so does that mean like normally when you go into a room, if you have to go one room down, you're gonna want to stick to the lower paths to find a
Oops.
door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys ever see the episode in the anime where Bonkers shows
I'll
up?
take that.
I do
Not yet.
remember seeing it. I just don't remember everything that happens in it. I just remember
Laser.
him literally going, Poyo.
As far as I remember, the episode involves him being like a big fan of Kirby and his
Alright.
adventures.
I'm not good with hammer with this boss, but we'll see what happens.
I was gonna say
On one
pick
unit of life.
laser.
So who is this boss, Cele?
Well, what else would live in a cavern except for
A
a mole?
Holy!
Holy
It's
moly!
literally
Honestly,
whack-a-mole.
because it's whack-a-mole, it's actually pretty fitting that you have the hammer.
Yeah, that's why I did.
And
Oh.
he died with the
Oh,
hammer.
Oop.
That didn't work.
Well,
Live by the
the
hammer,
hammer, you-
die by the hammer.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say-
let's throw.
Are you sure?
Throw is a fun ability as well.
it's a fun ability. It's just, well,
Throw is I never really liked throw because throw is entirely limited by the fact that you need something to throw. You can't really use it as a normal attack against bosses that can't be thrown.
Yeah, but you can also, if he happens to be in the same frame as his own weapon, like see how Kirby's holding it. If he happened to spawn right there, it would damage him.
Oh.
Yeah, not to mention it actually does ludicrous amounts of damage if you land a hit.
Yep.
well, you stop to think about
Oh,
throw is really
whoa.
just-
Yeah,
Like, look at that!
Anyways, I was
You
trying
You
to
could just
say,
stand in place and damage the enemy.
Yep. Okay, back to you,
Go
James.
ahead, James.
All I was going to say is that throw is essentially a much more powerful version of your regular inhale ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's really all it is. Anyway,
Where is he?
down you go, Molly. Never mind.
Ugh.
Aim
Too
upwards.
Curse you, wall!
That mole's a monster.
I would throw it up, and it would collide with the other items. That's why I didn't do it. I'm waiting for him to.
You know, Cele, this would have been so much
Just
faster
take
if you
it.
actually aimed your throw.
It would be
trying.
I'm trying.
It would
Or,
be
you
so
know,
much
just
faster.
stand in place and let the damage buffer go for it.
I was gonna say it would have been so much easier if you just like got rid of your power up, inhaled the star, and fired it at him.
That's
Do it.
also a good point.
No,
it.
she wants to go.
I think
No,
that's
she
what
wants
I'm
to go
doing.
for a stylish
Oh.
finish.
Ah, wrong
Aw.
There
direction.
you go.
There.
Whatever. Cry.
That was weird.
And his eye was all squinty.
I went through it and it didn't register.
Yeah, Molly is one of the few bosses you don't necessarily destroy as much as you just
And then
defeat.
magically, look, everything's clear.
He helped us
It's like
out.
you dug out a tunnel.
Dig a tunnel.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
He needed a vent.
Thank you for joining us.
See you all next part for Mustard Mountain.
Bye.
Bye bye.
What's that place down below us?
I don't even like mustard.